Hello and welcome to the third stop of the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series in Shanghai. And listen, we've got an exciting lineup of games for you today. The main draw is officially set and the level just went up another gear. I'm the Golden Voice, Lale Shani, and I'll be with you this weekend as we get into the action here at Shanghai Global Harbor for the games and start. But first, let's tap into Kyle Montgomery, teaching us the ones and twos about 3x3 rules.
Yo, what's good? My name is Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3. And if for some reason you still don't know the rules of 3x3, it is time to tap in. Class is officially in session. So on our half court, you've got two teams of 3 players with 1 additional substitute on the bench. Yo, what's up, sub? Can I check in? In 3x3, even the ball is different. This is the official Wilson right here. Trust me, it's groovy, baby. This game is pedal to the metal. 10-minute game clocks, just 12-second shot clocks, and a first to 21 scoring format for the win. If a team doesn't score 21 points, all they have to do is outscore their opponent within 10 minutes. And you know we keep it street. In this game, we score by 1s and 2s. Anything inside the arc is worth 1. Anything outside of the arc is worth 2. Still got it. And this game is all gas, no brakes. Literally, after the opening check ball, play is continuous. Make or miss, offense turns to defense just like that. This 10-minute sprint is just getting started. We'll see you at the top.
The voice of 3x3 setting up the stage of what the 3x3 game is all about. One of the fastest growing sports globally, and it's dynamic, it's exciting, and hey, you can play it inside a mall like we're doing today. Let's take another look at these pools for the third stop of the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series taking place here in Shanghai. Pool A, world champions Netherlands arrive as the benchmark of modern 3x3. They got elite chemistry and 3 top-ranked players. That's a tough team to beat. And they'll be joined by Mitsubishi Electric from Japan and Beijing from China. And that's going to be, or rather, we're going to be starting off with the Pool A matchup today between the Netherlands and Beijing. The Netherlands Orange Lions, as I said earlier, have 3 of their players in the top 3 of individual rankings. So it goes without saying that this team really is the benchmark of modern 3x3 basketball. And we're going to talk a lot more about them later. Also, we're going to talk about the different other pools, Pool B, Pool C, Pool D. We got 12 games coming up for you, and 12 teams that are participating in the main draw. Earlier on, we saw the qualifying draw take place, and Australia and Thailand topped their pools to move into Pool C and Pool D, respectively. But let's talk a little bit more about this Netherlands team before they come back in for their team roster lineups. The team built on trust, chemistry, and execution. They really are capable of beating anyone in any style. Such a versatile team. They don't rely on one thing. They do everything well, and that's what makes them so tough to beat. Not to mention, they have a world title to back it up. You're going to see her come onto the floor. Jannes Boonstra, #1 in world ranking, #1 in national ranking. If you don't know Jannes Boonstra, then you don't know FIBA 3x3. And the Orange Lions will be going up against the home side, Beijing, who are a powerhouse in and of themselves. And playing in front of their home crowd, playing in front of their family and friends is going to be a huge boost for them as they take on arguably the best team at this stop and certainly the favorites to win the stop. Well, let's head out to the floor and let's do some team introductions, get to know these ladies a little bit better. Lotte van Kruistum, grown from playing in the Netherlands under-25 team, the modern forward who can get it done outside the arc and inside as well. She'll be joined by Noortje Driesen, number 3 in Holland and number 3 in the world. This team is stacked. I can't say it enough. And then the lady we were talking about earlier, none other than Jannes Boonstra in the number 33 jersey over there. When she is controlling the game, this is the team to beat. They have the chemistry, they have the talent, and it's great to see how they go up against the physicality of this Beijing squad as we take a look at the players heading onto the floor. Feng Yi-sun to get us started. She'll be joined by number 23, Lily Wang, the veteran player and a strong anchor for Beijing. Then Xiaoting Shang, probably the tallest player at this stop as well. She's been incredibly dominant and really is the anchor of this squad, one of the best interior players in women's 3x3. That's the referees up there. Rhiannon and Andrada will be officiating the game to start off the main draw from Pool A. Folks, we've got a lot of basketball on deck for you and a lot of talented teams that are going to be competing over the next several hours. It's 3 p.m. in China. We're going all the way to right about 9:30 for the group stage, and then tomorrow we move on to the knockout stage and the finals. We find out who the queens of Shanghai are going to be. This is the 3rd stop of the series. The first 2 stops were won by Team USA. We are going to crown a new winner at this stop. Team USA aren't around, and even if they were, they would have had some heavy duty competition at this particular stop. So hang on to your seat, ladies and gentlemen. We got a game on our hands as we see these teams go head to head. Some last words being shared here for the team in white. Zhang to start us up. Gets it to Lily Wang. Wang on the drive. Thought about giving the dish to Xiaoting, but didn't have the angle for that pass. Possession now, Netherlands. Kick out to Boonstra. Boonstra off the mark. Raises the iron. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Beijing with the possession. Oh no, looks like Beijing got a piece of it. So Netherlands ball. Driesen taking her time as Boonstra battles against Wang Lai Zhang. Driesen. Again, really taking her time. We got another whistle on the floor. It's going to be Beijing who pick up a quick second foul with just over 30 seconds played. And they are really fighting to make sure that Netherlands don't get that positioning in the post. But in that process, another foul. Three fouls for Beijing already. We're not even past the 45-second mark. Netherlands are going to go back for that play, that same play that has allowed them to pick up so many fouls, and this time Driesen calls the bluff. Goes all the way in for the lay-in, and Netherlands pick up their first foul. A lot of fouls that are happening nowhere near the basket, but it's because these two teams understand each other so well. Look at the pass from Xiaoting Zhang. Another foul for Beijing. It's a hackathon on the inside that floor. Now we got the drive from Isla Kite and the kick out for the finish from Van Christum. Xiaoting almost loses it. It out to Zhang. Zhang fires. Zhang gets it to go. Got a tie game here. Driesen now. So patient with it. Feed into Zhai Ting. She gets it back for better positioning. She's going up against Van Christum. That's going to be an interesting battle in the paint between those two players, as we have a hard foul on Kite as she goes up. She'll head to the free throw line. Ilsa Kite will shoot one, gets it to drop. And she is a key player for the Orange Lions, especially when it comes to relieving pressure from Driesen, who is a high-performing shooter for Netherlands. Just under 8 minutes to go here. Scores tied up, 3 apiece. Boonstra hands it off. Shot no good from Van Christum. Lily Wang decides to go all the way with it. She does, off the glass. Tough move from Lily Wang. Van Christum puts her head down, spin move, beautiful finish for her against the vet. And Wang throws it out of bounds and out of reach for Xiaoting Zhang. And they are making Xiaoting Zhang really work and move all over the floor, this Netherlands squad. They know that once they get her in that low positioning, it gets very tough to guard her. Driesen at the top of the key. Driesen has no problem getting to the cup. Listen, you give her the open lane, she will take it over and over again. Zhang now trying to find Xiaoting. It's a turnover. We have a whistle on the floor. Fast shooting attempt doesn't account. It's Beijing now at 5 team fouls. Netherlands 6 team fouls now. They're a bit late putting that up on the scoreboard. And Beijing are in the bonus. Just over 3 minutes of game gone. And Beijing have already placed themselves in a very tricky position. 3 of those fouls, mind you, came in the first 45 seconds of this game. And Beijing might have dug themselves in a hole that might be very difficult to come out of later on in this game. Netherlands up by 1. Driesen. Van Kruijsten. Back to Driesen. Driesen tries to go all the way with it. Li Wang stops that attempt. Zhang. Oh, that's just great basketball on display. Beijing giving as good as they're getting, and it's score tied as Boonstra goes to the ground. Wang now with a chance to take the lead. She does. 7 points for Beijing. And they are moving comfortably against this Netherlands team. Wang Lai Zhang almost losing. Looked like last touch was hers, bounced off her foot. So it's going to be white ball. And very interesting to see that Beijing didn't carry their other big player, Jianping Zhang, for this particular stop. Trying to experiment a little bit with their rotation. It's a great, great move from Van Kruijsten. She's not afraid to take it to the rack, and she manages to draw the foul as well. And that's what we expect from this kind of game. Very aggressive on offense and defense. Van Kruijsten gets both free throws to drop. Beijing still maintain the lead. Li Wang, the left-handed drive, and that's a nice finish from Jiating Zhang. Jiating Zhang did just enough to prevent that shot from dropping. Van Kruijsten cleans up the trash, puts it back out, and we got an off-the-ball foul. Jiating Zhang had her sealed in that low block. And Netherlands pick up their second team foul. Zhang thought about the shot, gets it into the low block. That's a nice drop step for the finish from Jiating. Almost impossible to stop her when she is in that motion. As Boonstra almost lost the handle on the ball, managed to close out the possession with a bucket. Netherlands with a 1-point lead, 5:08 on the game clock. Driesen. Look at the ball handling. She's got that ball on a string. So tough to steal the ball from her when she's got the rock in her hand. And any defensive matchup who has to contend with her really has to stay on their toes. Jiating kicks it out for the shot. No good. That's the quick hands from Wang Lai Zhang. Such an excellent utility player. They usually have her doing the dirty work and putting that ball pressure on the tricky guards. And that's a tough move from Driesen. Jiating, no foul called. She has another chance to try and score. Look at the footwork, misses. Li Wang wide open for the 2. Lets it fly, strokes it with confidence. No time to celebrate. Netherlands with the quick response from Lotte Van Kruijsten. And reaction time so extremely important in 3x3. Again, you don't have much time to celebrate unless it's a dead ball. If you score, you got to get right back on defense. If you defend, you want to make sure you convert to offense very quickly. That's a great backdoor cut. The finish is good from Feng Yi-sun. Great read, great finish. And now she's an opportunity for a 2-point play here as we are back to scores tied up at 12. Sun! Can't get that one to drop home. Wang now at the wing. Zhai Ting trying to give him some space to work it. We got the drive. Shot attempt doesn't count, but Feng Yi-sun coming off the bench with some serious energy to trigger offense for Beijing. And now the 6th team foul for Netherlands is going to put both teams in the bonus. So every foul is going to cost them 2 free throws. Excuse me, 1 free throw. Unless they're shooting beyond the arc, then it's 2 free throws. 3:55 to go. This game can go either way. Both teams are gritty and have showed signs of brilliance as we take our second TV timeout. Who's going to come up on top? I think it's going to be the team that executes the best. And Netherlands, they've been doing a good job with this so far. They've got to continue to keep Zhai-Ting Zhang out of that low block. Because once she gets the ball, the only defender that can stop her is herself. So either she's going to miss it because of a mistake on her end, or she's going to make that bucket. Sometimes we're our own worst enemy. Let's check to see if there are any adjustments that will take place with the final quarter of this game. Dreesen, tough move. Too strong off the glass. Lily Wang to clear. Zhai Ting wants it back in that low block. Look at the drop step. Through the contact and the finish. Zhai Ting Zhang is a beast in that low block. And then Boonstra and Wang get tripped up. See, a foul has been called. Looks like it was a holding foul for Beijing. So Boonstra to shoot. Free throw here. Misses both free throws. Uncharacteristic for Johannes Boonstra. The #1 ranked player in FIBA Women's 3x3. Zhai Ting Zhang clears. Sun now. Not Sun, Wang. Wang Lai. And Netherlands not being productive offensively as they should. As Boonstra gets the ball, is fighting for positioning, kicks it out to Dreesen. Dreesen has to make something out of it. 3 seconds on the clock. She's got to put something up. Drains the 2 ball. And Norsha Dreesen. What an incredible bucket from her. Wang Lai Zhang. Long distance 2. Isn't going to get there. Now Boonstra hands it off to Dreesen. Dreesen, you do not want to give her the space. She so greatly gets to perform. That was great defense on her. Zhai Ting Zhang almost losing it. And as Boonstra has quick hands. Wang now muscles past her defender. Lay in right at the cup. Beijing are back on top, 16-14. And the blistering pace of this game. Long lob pass. Zhai Ting Zhang. Is the basket going to count? No. No basket. It might have been the 3-second call. As Zhai Ting heads to the box for a breather. And now Beijing with a slightly shorter lineup here. They're going to go with all the guards on the floor. That's some great defense. They got the steal. Lily Wang, she's locked up by Van Christen. You got a whistle on the floor. It's going to be Netherlands possession. They're down 1. Less than 2 minutes to go in this first game coming out of Pool A. We have the drive from Van Christ from Ilse Kite. And Kite's been quiet in this game so far. Shai-Ting Zhang wide open, nobody home. Timed that pass just right. Beijing, the narrow lead. And then the air ball from Lotte Van Christen. She's going to have a breather as Driesen checks back into the game. I told y'all earlier it was going to be an entertaining day of basketball. The competition at this Shanghai stop makes it so I'm sure we'll see a lot of games go down to the wire as Shai-Ting Zhang almost got that 2-ball to drop. But it's no go with 1:10 left on the clock. Beijing still with the narrow lead. It's going to be a foul, Netherlands. Kite not happy with that call. Sun to shoot free throws. She's been money from the charity stripe. Gets both of them to go. Beijing back up by 3 now. 1 possession away from their first win of the day. Can they make it happen in this remaining 1 minute of play to go? And you see, this is when it is so crucial for you to make your free throws. Both teams in the bonus. You might find out when you look at the stats later that the difference in this game really did come down to who made the free throws better, who was more efficient. Wang Laizhang gets the ball back, puts her head down. She's got Boonstra all over her. Shai-Ting Zhang, she's got to put something up before the buzzer. She does, but misses. Driesen now at the wing fighting. Clear her space, and we got another foul on the floor. Beijing, they have to be careful here. They're now in double bonus, so every foul that Beijing has is not just going to be 2 free throws, but the other team, which is Amsterdam, Netherlands in this case rather, will get possession. As the Netherlands continue to struggle from the line. "39 seconds. Driesen to miss both free throws. And it's still a 3-point game with Beijing up on top. It's check ball, Boonstra up top. Driesen to Kite. Kite fires. Misses. Big boards for Lily Wang. Now, no, you know, they have to use the clock as much as possible as Wang Lai stayed low but couldn't get the lay-in to drop. Wide open, 2-ball. Ilse Kite makes it count. Lily Wang, she wanted to shave off as much time as possible from that clock. Spin move off the glass, no go. 1-point game, 2.6 seconds on the clock. It's going to be a timeout called by the Netherlands. The Orange Lions have 2.6 seconds to either send this game into overtime or go for the win. you're watching this, let us know in the comments what you would recommend that they do. Should they go for the long-range shot and gamble, go for the win? Or should they just try and go for a mid-range shot or for an interior play to even out the score and send this game into overtime? Let's see what decision they make. Ultimately, Beijing cannot allow the Netherlands to get back onto that free throw line. Driesen tries to go all the way with it, and she will not get that one to go. So Beijing will take the victory, 19-18 points. An incredible performance from both teams, really, but Beijing just executed their plays better and were relentless on defense. So they grabbed the first victory coming out of Pool A, and a great first step in the right direction as Netherlands will think about what they could have done better. They really struggled from the free throw line and down the stretch. That's really where the difference could have been made. I'm sure they'll be talking about that and making the appropriate adjustments before the next game. Listen, we still got a lot more basketball on the way as you take a look at these highlights. We'll be right back. Coming up next, we've got a Pool D matchup between Neftchi SOCAR from Azerbaijan and Thailand, a team that fought their way out of the qualifying draw to make it into the main draw.
Here we have now, ladies and gentlemen, the team Neftchi SOCAR versus Team Thailand. First team.
As we get into the team lineups here, we're going to start with the home side for this particular game. I thought it was going to be starting with Neftchi SOCAR. Yes, indeed. So that's going to be Aoi Katsura, the most recent addition to this squad. If they look familiar, they do indeed. Many of these players played for the Azerbaijan team that qualified for the Paris 2024 Olympics for the first time in the nation's history. And that was a dramatic win back in April 2024. And Alexandra Mollenhauer, a key player of that team. Fraser Mollenhauer and Ulaanbaatar, the core trio, and ranked 5th among European teams and 12th globally. With Azerbaijan team Neftchi SOCAR, they were 12th overall last season. This year, Neftchi SOCAR will be looking to establish themselves as a strong team as well. As we take a look at the Thailand squad that comes in, always looking so happy, so fun, really. Love to see it. And they have lots to smile about. They were in the qualifying draw, played 2 games against Takasaki and against China. That was the last game of the qualifying draw, and they managed to get that win just by 2 points. Took down China 16-14. So this is a team that should be respected, and they're energetic. They're playing with a much more rhythm. They're playing with a lot more intensity and confidence as they have adjusted well to the 3x3 style of play. Where they lack in height, they certainly excel in energy. Kun Chuan really doing her best to control the paint and get the bigs out. And listen, if they can take down a team like China, then Neftchi SOCAR should not be so comfortable. But Neftchi SOCAR, with a wealth of experience in none other than the team captain Brianna Fraser, she's a lead scorer on the inside and mid-range, has intense toughness in the interior and a lot of leadership for this squad. So look, Kun Chuan will have her hands full trying to contain her as Neftchi also adjusts to playing with Katsura. The core trio of this team are usually playing with Arika Carter. And those are some big shoes to fill for Katsura. But listen, this team went all the way to the semifinals at the Manila stop not too long ago. And we expect them to have a deep run today in Shanghai as well, as Mollenhauer gets them going. First basket of this game. Sumat, she's got Fraser on her. Not much she can do against her. Ulyanova not able to stop Kun Chuan on the drive. She slices through the defense for the bucket. Mollenhauer, fade away, Jay. No. Kun Chuan to clear. Kun Chuan steps it back, kicks it out to Samat for the 2-ball. And that one doesn't go either. Mollenhauer. She was looking for Fraser and couldn't find her. They have a turnover. It's Thailand ball. Kun Chuan, excellent timing on that pass to find Udomsuk. You can't teach that. That's just chemistry. Fraser, spin move, one-legged fadeaway. That's a tough move. Didn't get the basket, but she will earn a trip to the free throw line. So Brianna Fraser to shoot 1. Fraser gets it to go. 8:55. Scores are tied 2-2. Good job chasing down the board from Ulaanbaatar. And Kun Chuan doing everything she can to stop Fraser. That looked like clean defense to me, but the referees definitely have a better angle than I do. That's going to be Thailand's first team foul. Kun Chuan. Ulaanbaatar. Kun Chuan. Look at the flow. Look at the chemistry. No look passes. Crashing the boards. Hitting down shots. Supavadi Kun Chuan all day. Mollenhauer with the quick response. Letting Thailand know that Neftchi SOCAR aren't going anywhere. Ulaanbaatar now managing to get up over the arms of Mollenhauer. That was a tough lay-in. And we got a foul on the floor. Ulaanbaatar got a little handsy with Mollenhauer, but she knew Mollenhauer had her sealed really well in that low block as Katsura checks in for Neftchi. Mollenhauer missing the bunnies. Sumat cross, spins, blocked. Mollenhauer very active on the defensive and offensive end. He's excellent with perimeter defense, but also knows how to time the ball just right to swipe it out of the air. Anyone tries to take it into the low block as well. She will have a break as Dina Ulyanova is into the game. Let's play on. Frazier at the top of the key. Tween. And they're going to call the foul on Thailand. Samat picks up that foul. Mollenhauer at the elbow. Brianna Frazier with the finish. And it looks like someone might have got an elbow to the face. Wong Tafa. Listen, Brianna Frazier is an extremely physical player. As we have some quick looks here. Wong Tafa slow to get up, but I'm glad that she did, and she will get medical attention as we see the crowd here at Shanghai. Shanghai is such a great place to enjoy basketball. It has a great vibe, it has great energy, and China continues to remain a hot spot for top 3x3 basketball events. We were in Chengdu 2 stops earlier. Already here in Shanghai, and the finals will be played here in Shanghai. That will take place later in September. That's a long, long ways away, ladies and gentlemen. But still something to look forward to. The season runs from May 1st through to September 6th. And with 21 stops already confirmed, with more likely to be added on. So it's going to be a packed calendar for the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series, as Katsura turnaround jumper is good. Summit fires. And Frazier had her foot on the line, so it's going to be Thailand ball up top. We got our first TV timeout. 6-6 in this game. It's been a quiet match so far for Udomsuk. And we've talked about the team's fortune hinging on Udomsuk's hot hand, so they need to get her going as quickly as possible. But this Neftchi SOCAR defense has been suffocating. They've been playing big. They've been disruptive. They've been getting in the passing lanes. And it's turning out to be quite the matchup as we get back into the action here. Kunchwan bounce pass to Udomsuk. It's scooped up by Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer to Ulyanova. They've done this before. They'll do it again. Udomsuk from downtown grazes the front of the iron and then bounces in. And that was a big 2-point shot for Thailand. Mollenhauer now floats it into Brianna Frazier. That give and go action is their meat and drink. Works so effectively as Samad uses the change of speed to blow past Ulyanova. And it's so interesting to see the different styles of play here as Ulyanova kiss off the glass, no go, too strong. Udomsuk to clear. Gets it to Samad. Samad wide open for the 2. No. Ulyanova misses the first attempt, gets the second, and draws the foul. And 1. Scores are still tied. Big board from Katsura, and they're going to call another foul on Summit. Quick clarification there from the officials. Foul was on Summit. Ulaanbaatar at the elbow. Mollenhauer goes right, finishes left. Up and under move is good. And Neftchi SOCAR now take the lead. Sumat, cross, shakes Mollenhauer off. Kunchuan chases it down, finds Sumat again. And she is all over this court. As they have a 3-second violation call on Dina Ulaanbaatar. What a game. Just over 5.5 minutes gone. And it's still tied up. Thailand with 14 fouls. Neftchi SOCAR keeping it a clean game. We take another foul on the floor. It's going to be Neftchi's first foul. I hope I didn't jinx them. Sumat's going to check up top. Sumat, she's got Frazier all over her. The reverse lay-in is good. So tough to guard a lefty. Listen. Sumat has been excellent for Thailand in this matchup. And she is usually the secondary spark for the team, followed by, following Udomsuk. But she has been the primary performer for this team in this game. As Katsura trying her best to slow down Udomsuk, but she is such a lethal threat when she's that close to the rim. And as a foul called on Udomsuk, it's going to be Thailand's 5th, and they have no more fouls to give. Ulaanbaatar at the elbow finds Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer decides to bring it back up. Frazier steps into the long-range midi, no go. Kunchuan to clear. Gets it back. Udomsuk now tries to split the defense, goes off her foot. And if she had been successful with that, that would definitely have been a bucket. Oh, looks like it was the last touch. Neftchi. Katsura into Frazier. Back out to Ulaanbaatar. Ulaanbaatar. It's a wedgie. And our referees, very able referees, in to save the day. Sumat trying to use Kunchuan. Kunchuan spinning on Ulaanbaatar, throws it right into the hands of Katsura. Brianna now with 2 blue jerseys all around her, gets it to go. Scores are Thailand 12, Neftchi 11. It's a 1-point game, just under 4 minutes. Kunchuan fouled by Katsura, and that's going to be Neftchi's 3rd team foul. As we have our 2nd TV timeout. It's been a grinder of a game. Thailand being very aggressive, making sure that Neftchi are not getting good looks in the paint, making sure that they're in the passing lane. And Neftchi, their first game of the day. Keep in mind, Thailand played 2 games not too long ago in the qualifying draw, so they've had a good feel of this court. And this is Neftchi's first game of the day. So slight advantage for Thailand. Udomsuk from downtown. Udomsuk does it again. He got a whistle. As Wong Tafa comes back into the game, looks like she's got a nosebleed after receiving an elbow to the face. Domsuk to Kunchuan. Kunchuan. Oh. Wong Tafa didn't know the pass was coming. But turnover goes to Kunchuan. It's going to be white ball. Mollenhauer left-handed finish is good. Kunchuan to clear. Udomsik looking at her options. Great defense from Mollenhauer, getting over the screen. And the steal in the corner now to Katsura. Swings it to Brianna Frazier. Frazier could go all the way with it. No, she pops for the mid-range jumper. That's good. And it's back to a one-point game. Udomsik from downtown. And Frazier just couldn't get a handle on that ball. She had the butterfingers. Sumat to get things started for Thailand. And it's going to be a travel. Domsik has a tendency to get herself in a bit of trouble sometimes with that quick first step. She has been doing a phenomenal job for Thailand. She'll earn herself a breather. Ulyanova could go all the way. She does. And we got a off the ball foul on Neftchi. I think it was Mollenhauer. Just give a little bit of a push there. Kunchuan hands off. Gets it, tries to get it back. Neftchi saw it coming. They have themselves another steal. Mollenhauer trying to get it to Katsura. Katsura struggling to keep it alive. Great hustle play. Ulyanova, second opportunity to shoot. Try to draw the foul, no go. Wong Tafa got a piece of the pie. And now it's a kick out to Sumat. No. Mollenhauer this time strokes it with confidence. No go either. As both teams not having the legs finish out the 2 points. Sumat, though, been so intentional about playing defense and also converting on offense, playing to her strengths. She earns herself a well-deserved break. Nope. Kunchuan will take the breather. Maybe she needs it more. Sumat will stay on the floor. And what a pass. Kick out to Udomsuk. Udomsuk like a bullet to the rack. And Thailand back on top by 2. Thailand are really in rhythm right now. And they are at their best when they're into scoring rhythm. They can turn any game into a shootout very quickly and make it difficult for a lot of teams to beat them. Udomsuk gets Frazier out in the air, and there's a hack. She got hacked and gets to the free throw line to shoot 2. All kind of contact on that, and that's a great read from Udomsuk. She got Frazier up in the air and knew that she could jump into her and draw the foul. Make this into a 4-point game. Domsuk has been money from the free throw line today. Shooting very high percentages. Both free throws are good. Now become a 4-point game. Floating pass into Mollenhauer. She has to clear it. Fadeaway 2 isn't going to get there. Sumat looking like she's trying to slow things down a little bit. Gets it to Udomsuk. Udomsuk Ulaanbaatar pokes it right out of her hands. Now Brianna Fraser isn't going to get there. Sumat, she's got 5 on the clock, and Fraser all over her. Fraser now manages to contain the ball. Ulaanbaatar, long pass. Misses underneath the basket. Neftchi, SOCAR have frozen up in these final possessions, while Thailand have had a great scoring run to extend the lead to 4 and to shave off a significant time off the clock. It's 35 seconds left in this game as we take a timeout from Team Blue.
同时，泰国队虽然拼到队员受伤，但是在场边一直为队友去加油努力，这就是野男精神，这就是 FIBA 3x3 的现场。掌声是最好的鼓励方式，掌声鼓励一下双方野男姑娘们，为拼搏精神致敬，为篮球和体育精神致敬，感谢每位球迷。继续，开启手。比赛的最后时刻切入。
Fraser kicks it out to Mollenhauer. Mollenhauer, she knows they don't have time to be messing around. Misses that attempt. Fraser, step back 2, misses everything. Mollenhauer chases it down. She's got 3 seconds on the shot clock. She doesn't connect. Brianna Fraser and Mollenhauer's combined efforts came up empty in that possession, and now it's 14 seconds left on the clock. Neftchi in a very difficult position, and really this is the point in a game where you need someone to step up. I say someone because usually you have to rely on your clutch player to really just put their head down and go for it. But I don't think Neftchi have that kind of player right now, as Thailand's Sumat, oh my goodness. She's dotting the I's and crossing the T's and doing everything right for Thailand. She can afford to let that shot go. Thailand bringing the energy from team introductions onto the floor and wrapping up with a victory, their first win in the main draw, their 3rd win of the day so far. Thailand are looking good. They're looking unstoppable. And they walk away with the victory, 19 to Neftchi SOCAR's 14 points. And Thailand top Pool D as we get ready to prepare for our next game. An excellent performance from Thailand, who are maintaining a very high pace and energy level in this tournament. Take a look at the highlights. We'll be back with more action in just a moment. Coming up next, it's the first game out of Pool C. The Ulaanbaatar Amazons from Mongolia against Australia, who've already played 2 games from the qualifying draw. And they took down SOCAR from Mongolia and then went on to defeat Madagascar despite shooting poorly from the free throw line. And here they are facing their second Mongolian team of the day, the Ulaanbaatar Amazons. That game is coming up in just a moment. We'll get into team introductions first. Heading onto the floor first will be the Ulaanbaatar Amazons. This is a squad that has become quite familiar, and what is especially exciting about this team is the fact that they've moved from the underdog word to a respected team on the women's FIBA 3x3 circuit. They have recent addition in Bao Mi Truong, Vietnamese international, joining the squad, and it's great to say Amari J. Robinson still with Ulaanbaatar Amazons after a late join last season, but still a dominant one nonetheless. She has incredible rebounding ability and has grown to be a star scorer for the squad. And then, of course, the Warrior Princess, Ulaanbaatar. That's going to be your squad for the Ulaanbaatar Amazons, coming in as a number 3 seed. Now let's check in on Australia. The Kangaroos finished 7th at the Chengdu stop a couple of weeks ago. First stop of this FIBA 3x3 women's series, and they'll be looking to improve that performance not by just getting into the main draw, but advancing into the knockout stage and hopefully getting into the semifinals, possibly a podium finish. We know they have the ability to, especially when they're led by Marina Whittle, who has been collecting medals since 2022. We'd spend all day if we talked about how many championships and cups that she has won over her lengthy basketball career. She's been a proven two-way player, as we see the referee list for this game. And it'll be exciting to see how these two teams play against each other. Ulaanbaatar, a team that likes sharing the scoring load across the wing and post positions. And once Ulaanbaatar gets going, they're a tough team to beat. Their identity starts with Ulaanbaatar's defensive energy, and really if they do control the physical battle, they give themselves a real chance in every game. As this game is about to get underway, why don't you go ahead, hit that like button, and subscribe to the FIBA 3x3 page so that you can get all the alerts that you need about this action. We're just at the beginning of this FIBA 3x3 Women's Series season, and already been in China twice. China really has become one of the strongest ecosystems in women's 3x3 basketball. And that's why scouting Chinese women's teams before Shanghai stops matters so much. They're usually legitimate contenders on home soil, and there were 3 teams submitted into this particular stop. Mongolia has 2. And that's really testament to their growth in the game as well. We'd love to see them have 3 teams in a stop and a diverse level of talent. But right now, it's the Ulaanbaatar Amazons who will take on the Kangaroos. can see Marina Whittle. That bottom right corner there, she was giving last words of wisdom. She's a treasure trove of experience as this Australian squad continues to develop some new faces. Tough move from Emma Clark. Batterdine for the finish. That pick and roll between her and Kulan is magical. As Hannah Hank, also a key forward for Australia, her and Clark have been extremely dominant in that low block. This time, Kulan, she has those quick hands, but they're going to call a foul for her. It's going to be Ulaanbaatar's first. As Brooke Basham, first appearance on the international 3x3 stage. Looks like she's going to get us going. Oh no, it was a foul on the shot attempt, so Emma Clark will shoot. Gets the free throw to drop. Truong. Pass is snuffed out. Truong launches. No go. Whittle with the defensive board. Now she sees daylight, goes all the way to the rack with it. And Australia now at 4 points. That's a long two. Manages to draw the foul. Great read from Kulan. As Robinson has a seat and Aryan Setseg is into the game. Kulan gets that one to go. She was part of the squad that reached the final of the 2025 FIBA 3x3 World Cup on home soil. She's resilient, she's composed. And very comfortable in high-stake games. It's good to see them have a deep run at this stop. We expect nothing less of them. But starting off with a team like Australia, powerhouse in and of themselves, this really is anyone's game, as Hannah Hank with the putback. Truong. Gives it to Robinson. Robinson, ball slapped out of her hands. Great defensive effort from the Kangaroos. Basham is going to get it up top. How did that pass get to Brooke Basham? Australia are clinical with their execution, as Robinson, battling for the rebound, manages to get it out to Aryan Setseg. Kulan fires. Kulan gets it to go. And then the mid-range jumper is good for Australia. Robinson is blocked. Kulan with another chance to score. Can she get it? No, comes up short. Hank wants the ball, has to get out. She clears out for Clark. Clark off the glass, no go. And manages to draw the foul. So it's going to be Ulaanbaatar's second team foul. Clark, 2 for 3 from the free throw line now. Kulan, that's the space you don't want to give her. And she draws another foul from distance. She is so good at that. Gets the first free throw. She has some clutch instincts, knows how to read the defense. Able to capitalize on whatever the defense is giving her. Such a legitimate threat on the inside and outside. As Brooke Basham sidestep three is good in her face. Australia now with a 3-point lead. Robinson at the wing, gets it to Kulan. Kulan to Truong. Truong fires. Comes up short. It looked like our defender got a piece of it, but I do believe that's all Truong. So it's going to be Whittle who checks the ball from the logo. Whittle the handoff to Clark. Clark, will she shoot it? Yes. Off the mark. You can see Whittle directing her teammates, advising them, being received well. And you love to see their peer-to-peer teaching and development all happening on the floor. The fadeaway from Arian Setsek, she's been quiet in this game, and expect to see more from her. She's been an MVP of Mongolia's domestic league and very effective in the paint. So the height of Australia could be affecting her production levels, but once she gets going, she is a very valuable addition to the Ulaanbaatar Amazons and could be a real headache for the Kangaroos. Basham looking very comfortable in her 3x3 debut, international 3x3 debut. Game has settled now, and see the offense has slowed down a little bit. Truong from downtown, yes sir, count it. Basham out to Hannah Hank. Hannah Hank kicks it back out to Basham. Basham before the buzzer. No, it's a shot clock violation. Australia weren't able to make the quick reads necessary in that possession. Now it's a turnover. Robinson at the elbow. Kick to Truong. Good screen. Back up top. Batgirl goes all the way to the cup with it. She's blocked by Basham. She's got a piece of her hand too. So that earns her a trip to the free throw line. Great move from Hannah Hank, punishing Arian Setsek in the low block there. Ulaanbaatar, kick out to Robinson. Robinson, she had her feet set, but was just off target. And now a battle with Hank and Arian Setsek is going to lead to another foul on the floor for Ulaanbaatar. It's been a clean game, 2-3. 6 minutes on the clock. 1 point game, Australia up. Hank, hand off to Clark. Clark, she's comfortable from range, also knows how to get it in. That was great two-woman play between them. The give and the go. It's now a 2-point game. Truong pulls it out, tries to feed Robinson. It's stolen by the quick hands of Whittle. And now the step back 2 is good. Look at the deuces. Robinson. That must have touched the rim because we got a new shot clock. And Robinson having a tough time playing against Australia's bigs. Nice feed from Truong. This time Robinson has it nice and easy to the cup. And Ulaanbaatar continues to stay within reach against Australia. Hannah Clark. She's fighting. And these teams have history. Ulaanbaatar and Australia surely faced each other at FIBA Asia Cups, FIBA 3x3 Asia Cups. So there is a sense of familiarity here, and anytime you have that team, things tend to get a little bit chippy. Basham, bounce pass is good to find Clark on the cut. Robinson, smaller matchup, and Basham against her. Yes. No problem for her with the contact. Has an opportunity to make this a 2-point play and bring it back to a 2-point game against Australia. Free throw is good. Basham gets locked up by Ulaanbaatar. Robinson with the boards. She'll clear. To Aryan Setseg. Aryan Setseg, no. Truong gets the O board. And she's got Basham on her. Decides to take her ISO. Fadeaway is good for Truong. The Gonzaga graduate showing us how she got picked to play in some of the best basketball programs in America. And she just joined the team this season, just getting her feet wet in the 3x3 world, and she looks like she's adapted well, as it is now a 1-point game. Offensive foul on the floor. It's going to be green ball. Yeah, that's a travel from Marina Whittle. She's a little bit out of sorts in that particular possession. They'll be working to get it back, as neither team with any more fouls to give. Bet Erdine, she's at the elbow. Shovel pass to Kulan. Kulan chucking up the deuces with confidence. Clark trying to respond, it's no go, and then Whittle tries to save it. Bet Erdine fighting with Emma Clark for possession. We take our second TV timeout. Aryan Setseg, she's one of the shorter post players. Her knee looks really taped up. See that she's favoring it a little bit in the game, and might have tweaked it a little bit when she went down there, but she's a really tough cookie. And while she's one of the shorter forwards in this circuit, she really knows how to play physically on the defensive end and give post players a tough time. Basham goes all the way with it. Aryan Setseg. Scramble on the floor, tries to save it. Whittle now trying to save it. And looks like Whittle might have banged her head on the floor. This game is getting increasingly physical. It's slow to get up, but looks like she's okay. Kulan gets it back. Back into Aryan Setseg. That's that team chemistry. Can't be taught. Look at the up and under move from Emma Clark. Who knew she had that in her bag? Extremely athletic. That's a tough, tough move. Now Hannah Hank kicks it out to Clark. Clark, shot fake, dish back to Hannah Hank. Second attempt is good. Australia have managed to tie this game up. Kulan thought about the shot, tries to get it in. The bad girl thought she was gonna take the shot too. Looks like she faked out everybody. So it's gonna be a turnover and green possession. Timeout called by Ulaanbaatar. The Amazons want to catch a breather and make some adjustments. As just like that, we're now in the final quarter of this game. 2:33 left on the game clock. And neither side really being able to extend the lead by a lot. The trend today has been very scrappy and close games down to the final minutes. And we are getting into the final minutes here. So Australia, not really known for late explosive runs. Let's see how they do here. Whittle misses everything. Looks like it's going to be Ulaanbaatar ball. And this is the Amazon sweet spot. High pressure, not too much time left on the clock. And needing some clutch plays. That's where they thrive and shine. So this is a danger zone for Australia, considering they're tied up with Ulaanbaatar. Whistle on the floor. It's going to be a foul, and that's going to put Ulaanbaatar in the bonus. So check ball up top. Emma Clark. That's a great play. That's a really great play from Australia to get them that easy basket. They executed that to perfection. Kulan comes up short. The fake handoff from Hannah Hank, and then the foul and the basket. Two very big plays from Australia. First, that weak side cut from Emma Clark. Then Hannah Hank recognizing how Ulaanbaatar were playing defense and using that to her advantage. It's intelligent basketball, and you love to see it. And Hank to convert on free throws as well. First free throw, rather. Guess, no, the miss is the second. Robinson with the defensive board. Ball to Kulan. Back to Robinson. Robinson looking to go all the way with it. Yes, she does. Back to a one-possession game. 1:40 on the clock. Whittle. Beautiful drive and dish action. And Australia now deciding to play some real structured offense here. And it's just textbook basketball, executed very well. Nothing flashy, just strong systems that work well against this kind of defense. And at the end of the day, that's what really sets teams apart in 3x3. How well can you execute? Truong gets it out to Kulan. Kulan fires. And ball goes out of bounds across the court. And now it's a game point as Australia at 20. Hannah Hank, hand off to Basham. Basham could finish it up right here, and she does, as Australia are the ones who dominated the final 2 minutes of this game. And we talked about it. It was tied up with just over 2 minutes on the clock, and we knew that one of these teams had to decide to have a strong scoring run. Australia rose up to the challenge, stepped into that role, and said, listen, we didn't come this far to just come this far. So it's Australia who walked away with the victory, 21 points to Ulaanbaatar Amazons 17. Great start for the team that has come out of the qualifying draw, their third game of the day, and having to play with that much intensity and energy really speaks a lot to the ability that they have as a program and as a team. Big plays were made, but really it came down to desire and textbook basketball, executing your plays, looking for the weak side player, rolling well on the pick, and Australia did exactly that despite a very great effort from Ulaanbaatar Amazons, who were scrappy throughout the game and played with the right intensity. Keep in mind, if you can see on the highlights there, 243, scores were tied up. And then Australia exploded, held Mongolia, Ulaanbaatar to just scoring one more point, and they went on a late scoring burst to finish up the game and get to 21 points. We got a Pool B matchup coming your way. Canada is going to be taking on Yanjing from China. Don't go too far. That game is coming up next.
Okay, here we have now is a Team Canada versus Team China. First,
Coming out of Pool B, it's Canada and Yanjing. And the other team in Pool B is Austria, excuse me. They'll be playing them later. Take a look at these team lineup. Some new faces on this Canada squad. That's number 8, Tara Wallach, and number 13, Marissa Melanie Russell. And then she'll be joined by more familiar faces, Kat Plouffe and Paige Crozen. Paige Crozen, the number 1 ranked player in Canada, 4th in individual rankings globally. Listen, this Canada team is not one to be messed around with. They're the defending champions of the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. They took the win right here in Shanghai in 2025. And they're looking to start off their 2026 campaign with a win against this Yanjing, and not just against this Yanjing squad, but also winning the stop. They're certainly favorites. Let's take a look at this young team from China, the 3rd team coming out of the beautiful country of China. We've seen the other 2 play, Beijing and China, in the qualifying draw. And arguably the youngest team at this competition today, at this Shanghai stop, looking to get some valuable experience. And it's a corporate-backed Chinese entry. take a look at the referee list. Miroslava and Gonzalo Paz Chiapponi will be handling this game as they get started figuring out who has possession. And Yanjing have a tall order here, pun intended, facing Canada, who have won 3 of the last 4 stops of the women's series. Not stops, 3 of the last seasons. They won in 2022, France took 2023, Canada took 2024 and 2025. And some changes in the squad. It's good to see new faces as they try to prepare the next generation of supreme 3x3 talent out of the country of Canada. Catherine Plouffe has been a backbone of the 3x3 program for Canada. She used to play with her twin sister, Michelle Plouffe, identical twin, might I add. And Michelle decided to hang up her boots and focus on something else, but I'm sure she's still rooting for her sister to excel and succeed. But very few players understand the 3x3 world and 3x3 game like Catherine Plouffe. And when you add the shooting power of Paige Crozon, this team brings championship DNA into Shanghai. They're one of the toughest teams in the world to beat, and they're about to show that to Yanjing, who are experiencing this level of 3x3 basketball for the first time in this game. But they will be putting their best foot forward as we get started here. Catherine Plouffe fires a pass in to Russell. Then Crozon wanted the foul call, but it's just an out of bounds. Plouffe checks out as into the game goes Tara Wallach. Yu Wang, step back. She's had the ball in her hands for a long time. She has to make a decision. Floats it in. 1 second on the clock. No basket. Plouffe check ball up top. Plouffe goes for the baseline drive. Misses, gets her own rebound, puts it right back up. You got to keep a close eye on her. If she misses, she's so good at getting her own rebound and re-triggering the offense. Wallach tries to chase it down. And that's a nice spin move, but no basket from Junia of Yanjing. Crozon, one of the best shooters in 3x3. And you can see she has no problem scoring on the interior as well. Junia, kick out to Gitong. Scores are 2-0, 8:26 on the clock. Wallach gets it to Russell. Russell on the drive. Has great ball control and body control. The handoff to Xingyang goes wrong, and Canada are going to make him pay. Wallach finishes up the play. And even they have 2 new players. Canada's style of play is very evident. They have been able to create an identity that is clear. No matter where you are, you know this is Canada basketball. It's physical. Their program is built on toughness and two-way dominance. They are good defensively as they are offensively. And sometimes they do get in foul trouble. But they're a very aggressive, high-tempo team. Move well without the ball and with the ball. Russell to Crozen. Crozen has space to shoot. She lines it up. Got the drive. And it's blocked away. Russell, nice find for Plouffe on the cut. That face cut is so dangerous. Gotta keep a close eye on that weak side screen, and now she's got the steal. Paige Crozen trying to find her shooting hand. Still hasn't quite got it yet. As we take our first TV timeout. Canada, happy with their positioning so far. They have a 5-point lead as Yanjing have not been able to get up on the scoreboard. Hand off to you. You back in. Right idea, just couldn't execute it. Not to mention Russell was there to snuff out the pass. Yu Wang get things started. Back into the hands of Yu Wang. And now with space to shoot, Xing Yang gets it to go. First basket for Yanjing. And it's a 2-ball. And just like that, Canada with the callback, Melanie Russell. Yu Wang gets it for the 2-ball and misses everything, Junior. You see a lot of support from the fans filling up the benches. Got fans up in the stairs. Big block from Liu. Yu Wang kicks it out for the shot. The shot is good. 2-ball drained by Liu. And it's clear that she's a shooter. She's a rock star. She wants the ball in her hands. Yu Wang to get things started. Kick out to Xing Yang. Xing Yang before the buzzer. And Yanjing back to within reach of Team Canada. Kat Plouffe fouled on the way up, but look at that. Starting with a 5-0 run. And then now 7-6. Yanjing puts a little bit of respect on their name. Being able to come back against a team of this pedigree speaks a lot about their program, but also just the program of 3x3 basketball in China in general. And now Xing Yang wasn't able to get a handle on that ball, but the possession will stay with Yanjing as Yu Wang gets things started. Liu has a breather, and Junior is back in the game. Junior at the elbow. Junior decides to go all the way with it. Soft touch, a little bit too soft. And Russell unable to score. Junior doing her best. Wallach manages to score against her. Looks like we got an off-the-ball foul. It's Canada pick up the second as Crozen checks back into the game. Crozen not able to find her shooting hand yet. Considered one of the best shooters and all-around players in 3x3 history. But Yanjing playing some physical and suffocating defense here. Junya couldn't get a hand of that ball. Kloof, great defense on her. Even though Junya had the positioning over her. It's going to be Tara Wallach to check ball up top. She's got a gold medal to her name, Wallach, at the Commonwealth Games. So she knows what it takes to play at the top level. Canada been off with their shooting a little bit, specifically Paige Crozen. This is their first game of the day, though. Say the same for Yanjing. But Yanjing are on home court. Nothing like some good old home court advantage to give you a boost. Russell saw the pass coming. Wallach. She's fouled on the way up. She'll head to the free throw line. Tara Wallach off the mark. Possession stays with Canada. Russell alone at the wing. Misses the shot. Big board from Wallach, puts it back. 3-point lead here for Canada. Yanjing have gone cold. Tough drive. Junya looking for the handoff. Manages to get it in. Gets it back on the cut. Good understanding of the spacing and where her teammates were playing. 2-point game. Junya is all over Crozen. Crozen, quick release. Yanjing bumped into each other and lost the ball. Canada took advantage of the opportunity and brought it back to a 3-point game. Here comes Yu. Yu trying to go all the way with it. Tough defense from Crozen. Ref says, play on. Let the girls play. Yu now to clear, gets it to Junya. Junya back to Yu. Catherine Plouffe, you cannot casually pass the ball over her. She anticipates those passes so well and is quick to get a steal, quick to grab them cookies. We got our second TV timeout. Canada with a 3-point lead, 10-7, 3:18 to go in this game as we see Crozen drawing up a little something for Canada to get into as they come out of this timeout. Plouffe to Russell. Russell confident with that shot. Couldn't get it to go though. Yanjing to clear. June throws it way over Junya. Looks like it was last touch Canada though. So they bail Yanjing out. And great defensive stop from Canada, forcing Liu to pick up the dribble. Plouffe, oh. Is the basket good? Yes, it is. Kat Plouffe. She can do that in her sleep. Makes it look so easy. Trust me, it isn't. But she knows how to get her defenders up in the air and then drive right at the cup. Legitimate threat on all areas of the floor. An elite post scorer as she gets that free throw to go. And Canada have extended this to a 5-point game, creating some significant distance here from Yanjing. And Yanjing have to be careful here unless they have a late scoring run. The hole they are in is getting deeper. That's a tough take. Quick defense to offense transition. Russell from downtown. Russell! Beautiful shot. It's a kick out. Yanjing not able to respond. Crows into clear. Gets it to Russell. We know what she can do from beyond the arc. She shares the ball this time to Plouffe. Plouffe back to Russell. Russell has to shoot it. Sidestep 2. No go. Frozen somehow manages to chase down the board and keep things alive for Canada. Good showcase of sportsmanship there. Plouffe, hand off to Russell. Russell goes for the left-handed runner and gets it to drop. She's new to the 3x3 core, but rising fast. And it's clear to see why. She helped Canada win the America Cup silver in 2025 and has quickly become the swing piece for this squad if she provides consistent guard play. Canada becomes more balanced and certainly harder to defend as now every player on the floor has really become a legitimate scoring threat. Russell's looking comfortable out there, and as they take the final timeout of this game, 1:46 left on the clock. Canada have created even more a distance and are looking forward to getting their first win of the day out of this Pool B matchup. They'll be playing Austria next at 6:20 local time, and that Austrian squad is looking mighty nice. But first, they have to contend with this Chinese team that is playing well beyond their capabilities as youth players. What I mean is that they are doing pretty well against the defending champions. But Canada have hit the rhythm. Oh, look at that. Another two ball from Yu Wang. Canada have hit their offensive rhythm, and Yanjing are in trouble. This team has gone into their flow. Don't know what was said in the timeout, but it was all the right things to get everyone contributing and going. Wallach here goes all the way with it. Physicality, no problem. She anticipated it, she played through it, and now she's got a chance to make this a 2-point play. Now she'll be shooting 2 free throws, so she can make it a 3-point play. Wallach had the opportunity to make it match point. They're still 1 possession away from a dub. Fade away, no good. Jing Yang grabs her own board. Second attempt is good. Under a minute to go in this game. Kat Plouffe trying to find Crozen on the face cut. A bit too strong on that pass, too much juice. They have a quick substitution. Wallach has a seat and Russell is back in. Julian, nice left-handed finish for her. Plouffe. Hand off to Krozen. Krozen back out to Plouffe. Plouffe could end it right here. And she is way, way off. It's 27 seconds on the clock. Canada have all but sealed their victory, though. Not too much that this Yanjing squad can do. Oh, but look at that. Yu Wang. Throw her on a highlight reel, sends her defender to the floor, and then knocks down the two. Bright future for her. Yu Wang. She had space to take the shot if she wanted to. Kat Plouffe with another steal, misses. And it's 1 second on the clock. I know she wanted to get the team to 21, but it's not necessary. They have a nice, comfortable 6-point lead. And the final two from Yu Wang isn't going to get there, but she played an excellent game for her team, being very efficient from beyond the arc. But Canada have the experience, they have the talent and firepower to get them a significant win over this Chinese squad, who had a great outing, but it wasn't enough to stop the defending champions. So it's going to be Canada 19, Yanjing 13 points, the final score coming out of Pool B. We are going to take a very brief break, about 20 minutes, and then we're back here for Netherlands versus Mitsubishi. Take a look at these highlights, but don't go too far. We got more.
掌声在这一点送给来自马达加斯加代表团 Team Member Melly。OK， 相同的时间，我们的比赛还将继续。那么我们看到现场很多球迷朋友们已经陪伴我们一整天的时间了。接下来呢，要给大家送上礼物。哎呦，我们这边欢迎很多朋友们 ，Hello， 欢迎来到现场啊！来到咱们上海站，我们已经感受到咱们这座活力之城魔都的魅力了。那么接下来我们问一下大家啊，哪位球迷可以说我们今天来到现场，上午就在，到现在都没走，有没有？有没有？哎呦，真有这位，我问一下我们第一位举手这位美女球迷，问您一下啊，来到现场一直在，就是您来，我可以向前一步，来这儿是支持谁而来？为什么到现在还没走？来
这边支持中国队，然后上午看了那个中国队的比赛，然后因为下午还有北京队和燕京队，所以还没走。
哎呀，这政治高度太高了，说是来支持中国女篮的姑娘们。那么我再问一下，我们考一下是不是我们的资深球迷啊？我们有位中国队的球员，我们3支球队的其中的一位，曾经参加奥运会拿到了铜牌，我们都叫他力王，身披23号球衣，他是谁？答对的话，我们 FIBA 3x3这个帽子送给你。来，3、2、1，他是。
丽丽。
声音没有那么多，来点能量。23号，他是谁？
王丽丽。
现场有多少王丽丽的支持者？来点掌声送一下！哎呦，都是中国队球迷，来送给你。OK， 欢迎大家，那么来到现场。那么接下来呢，我们的比赛同样精彩，我们一起来期待比赛。今天也为大家准备了非常棒的礼物，一起来期待稍后的精彩。各位保持热情，一起来期待比赛喽！
Welcome back to the action. If you're just joining us, this is the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Shanghai stop, taking place in Shanghai's Global Harbor. We are knee-deep in pool play today, with games having started earlier this morning. Qualifying stage, 6 teams went head-to-head. 2 came out of that. Australia and Thailand joined the main pool, and now we got 12 teams hashing it out, trying to get into the knockout stage, taking place tomorrow, right here, same place, different time. And now we are on to this exciting Pool A matchup between Netherlands and Mitsubishi. It's the Netherlands who head out onto the floor first, and they will be followed by Mitsubishi Electric. Netherlands lost to Beijing earlier today, 18-19, a very narrowly matched game. Netherlands were struggling from the free throw line, and that came down to haunt them. But please understand, this is a team that knows how to stage a comeback and maybe even win this stop. They have 3 of their players are top 3 in individual rankings across the world, and that is a statistic that doesn't stand for nothing. So expect a lot from them in this matchup, and they'll be looking to seal their advance to move on to the next stage. And Mitsubishi Electric Japan entering this competition as a 10th seed. We last saw them in the Manila stop, where they finished 10th in that competition. This is the first Japanese company that will take part in the competition, corporate backed by Japanese entry. And the team draws its players from the Mitsubishi Electric Koala, 5-on-5 team in Japan that is now trying to get their feet wet on the 3x3 stage. Happy to have you, Mitsubishi Electric, and happy to have yet another team out of Japan in the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. Some familiar faces with some new jerseys on, as we see who will get possession here with this particular game. Takahashi Dreesen high-fiving it out. Unique team, this Mitsubishi Electric team. Tend to have the structured Japanese system with an added foreign interior star, Kukowski, for size and scoring balance. Last time we saw Natalie Kukowski, she was with CS Rapid Bucharest, strong team out of Romania. They had an excellent first series in 2025 season, and I'm sure they'll be sorely missing her presence. She was a great contributor, a former WNBA draftee for the Seattle Storm in 2021, so she will be bringing her athleticism and physicality into a Japan squad that is struggling a bit with height, but where they lack in height, they make up for it with heart. And of course, the team's most decorated Japanese player, Fuyuko Takahashi. The team gets ready to head onto the floor. Orange Lions are baying for blood. I know they were not happy with that loss to Beijing. I know that they know they can do much better. I expect them to have a much better performance. Game live, here we go. Takahashi with the first attempt. Pushing foul, offensive. It's going to be Mitsubishi's first. This team is still forming chemistry, but they still have that traditional Japanese disciplined and structured offense. And I'm surely with Kukowski on the squad, we'll be looking at that inside-out scoring option. Nice bounce pass to find Dreesen on the cut. A long 2 is good.
2 points by Tao, 1 point Yamamoto.
Yamamoto. Then Christen into Dreesen. Dreesen is dangerous down there.
你的平台高手
Takes it right to Takahashi. Gets the ball back.
两分球工作 good
Nice lob pass. They make basketball look so easily.
17
Ailsa Kite. Takahashi with a quick response. She is so quick with it. One of the fastest players in 3x3 basketball. I would say the only person who probably matches her speed is maybe France's, or now playing for PS Rapid Bucharest, or Tolstoy Muzan. Takahashi. Yes, sir. Another one. And they didn't clear, and that's going to shave off some time as Mitsubishi pick up a T. Technical foul on Natalie Kukowski. So it's going to be one free throw for Ilsa Kite. Who's talking a little bit too much from the bench. Kite gets it to go. Dreesen almost losing it, and she does. Good defense from Mitsubishi Electric. Netherlands 5 points, Mitsubishi 4 with 8:10 to go. Bukowski wants it. Tries to go right at Dreesen. Dreesen goes down like a rock.
Defense foul.
Gonna be red ball. Takahashi took a good look at Kukowski, and that time they're gonna call the offensive foul. Mitsubishi now with 4 fouls to their name. Dreesen knows how to draw that foul and still maintain the possession. And there is fire in her eyes. I don't know who poked the bear. Van Christen. Dreesen, she's got the double team, and then now it's going to be another foul called on Mitsubishi Electric. Going to be the 6th team foul. And Dreesen's looking at the referee like she can do this all day. Van Christen now on the drive. Bukowski does just enough to block out that attempt. Bukowski wanted in the low block. And Yamamoto's like, no, I got this. Then a turnover for the Orange Lions. Ball back into the hands of Team Red. Yamamoto from the logo. Check ball. Bukowski. Travel violation. That matchup between Van Christen and Bukowski is going to be interesting. Dreesen. Takahashi was all over her, did just enough. Yamamoto now on the drive, pulls it back. She's looking for the next pass. Takahashi, no pass needed, tries to go all the way with it. Dreesen says, not in my house. Better get that stuff out of here. Yamamoto will check up. 6:56 now to go in this game. Scores are tied 5 apiece. Good defense from Sawa. She's new to the women's series. Represented Japan at the FIBA Under-19 Women's Basketball World Cup, and she has checked into this game with fire in her step. We got our first TV timeout. Mitsubishi Electric already at 6 team fouls. Netherlands just has 1, and it's a tied game, 5-5.
FIBA 3x3 game time.
Dreesen. Tough move. Better defense, though. Takahashi. Fakes left. Goes right. The bounce pass. Sawa with the finish. What a play for Mitsubishi Electric. And then a travel on Netherlands. Dreesen visibly upset. It's a 1-point game. Takahashi wants it.
Holding.
And it's a holding foul on Ilse Kite.
Second team foul.
Netherlands trying to look frustrated. How this game is turning out. Kukowski fakes the pass, goes all the way to the cup. Great read on the defense. And now Mitsubishi take a 2-point lead. Dreesen, textbook basketball. Clinical with her execution. Keeps Netherlands within reach. And now we got a hard take to the cup. Too strong off the glass. And Kukowski and Kite go tumbling down. Netherlands looking a bit out of sorts at this Shanghai stop. First free throw is missed for Ilse Kite. Gets the second one to go. Yamamoto showing off her bag. Great ball handling skills from her. Dreesen does just enough to clear, then she's right back in, and she is really good with that move. You have got to keep such a close eye on her. She's excellent at making sure her defender is behind her back. She clears just enough, and then she's right back attacking the rim. Takahashi kick out to Yamamoto. Deep, deep two. Yamamoto didn't get it. Sawa does. Ilse from downtown. Corner 2 is good. She will make it rain in that corner all day. Takahashi. No. Sawa blocked by Kite. And Kite really is being effective for the Dutch in that low block. She's got a couple blocks to her name. She's one of the most experienced Dutch 3x3 players and knows how to lock in defensively. Takahashi on the drive. Takahashi all the way with it. Yes! That's such a beautiful finish. Mitsubishi, Japan with a 1-point lead, and now they're getting the possession. They're playing with so much energy and so much desire. You love to see it. As the second team out of Japan and the women's series circuit is getting things done. Sawa. Dreesen now. Looking at her options, decides to go for the 2. And ball goes out of bounds. Netherlands not the most physically dominant team and seem to be struggling a little bit with the physicality of this Mitsubishi Japan squad as Kukowski apologizing for the turnover. Takahashi knew should have swung the ball to her. We've seen some good teamwork, good encouragement from both sides, really. Takahashi, she's got Dreesen all over her. Ball does not touch the rim, so there is no reset on the shot clock. It's going to be a white ball. Kite from downtown. Kite hurries the two ball and gives Netherlands the lead. Kukowski now and the low block kicks it out. She wants it back. No go. Shihiro Sawa. Tough move. Dreesen has been making it very difficult for whoever she's guarding to score. And that's a great drop step finish. Van Christen. Takahashi trying to feed Kukowski in the low blocks. And that battle of the bigs is a delight to watch. I'm so glad I'm not in that low block battling with Kukowski or with Van Christen. But it's Netherlands now with a slight edge, 13-11. We've got our second TV timeout. This game is flying by. Netherlands seemingly still a little bit out of rhythm. And Mitsubishi Electric Japan applying the pressure. Very impressive performance for them, especially considering Sawa and Yamamoto are considered developmental players. They're talented but young and definitely still establishing themselves on the senior circuit. Both are 21 years old, but are playing like seasoned basketball players. He's the Kite, draws the foul, she'll shoot two. Connects on the first one. Rolls in the second. Now become a 4-point game. A great basketball on display. That's Yamamoto, and she is Moto. Right back at you, Dreesen. Moto means hot in Swahili, by the way. And that is exactly what this Mitsubishi Electric team are. Van Christen backs it up. Shovel pass to Kite for the finish. And now we're starting to see Netherlands play like the team we know them to be. A little bit more aggressive. The chase down and the save from Yamamoto right into the hands of the Netherlands. Orange Lions cranking up the heat here. Block, save, the finish. Netherlands basketball is so tough to beat. Yamamoto finds the bottom of the net. Brings it back to a 4-point game. We got 2:23 on the clock, but the Netherlands are within arm's reach of closing out this game with a victory. What a shot, though. And then the foul sends Van Christen to the line. Gets the first one, and she could finish the game here and get the Netherlands their first win of the day. and it would essentially wrap up pool play for them. Both free throws are clutch. Netherlands with the victory against Mitsubishi Electric, 21 to 15 points. It was a win that did not come easily. They had to battle for it, but once they had that final timeout, they talked, hashed things out, made the necessary adjustments, and locked in. Important to note, Boonstra did not touch. I don't know if she suited up. She suited up for the game. I don't know if she actually played. And it'd be interesting to know why that happened. But that was a game that was won by Christum, Dreesen, and Kite. As you take a look at the final score there, kudos to Dreesen, who really carried the team in this matchup, being able to draw the foul, able to maintain a level head. Things were getting chippy there for a second, but she really was the queen of the first couple of minutes of the game, contributing on the offensive and defensive end. And then Van Christum and Kite came into the picture, despite some great play from Mikowski as well. And it's an excellent finish as the Netherlands walk away with the victory. Back to Pool D action. Neftchi SOCAR from Azerbaijan play Amsterdam, the second team from Holland that is participating in the Shanghai stop. And let's head down to the floor to check in on the team lineups and presentations. It's going to be Neftchi that come out onto the floor first. Neftchi lost to Thailand 14-19 in their first pool play game. So this is a must-win for them if they want to advance. And yet they face the mighty Amsterdam, formerly known as the Netherlands Under-25 squad, and featuring a lot of young rising stars from the Netherlands, ideally to develop future senior national team talent. So a tough ask, a lot of pressure here for Neftchi SOCAR to perform. But this is a team that knows how to do exactly that. They finished third in the Manila stop that happened not too long ago. The second stop of the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. And the goal is always to at least get to the same level or go higher. So Amsterdam, the first game of the day, Zoe Slagter heading onto the floor. The MVP of the FIBA 3x3 Under-23 World Cup will be plying her trade here with Team Amsterdam as they try and get a win just like their counterparts Netherlands, who beat Mitsubishi Electric from Japan in the game just before this one. Kalk to cap out this four-woman squad. And a lot of championship pedigree in this team. Kiki Fleuren, known as the two-way forward. That's number 5, and number 10, Kalk. Both have received a plethora of medals and accomplishments, both domestically and internationally at the youth level, and also starting now in the senior level. They are joined by number 12, Julia Jovitsma, defensive specialist. And she brings the intensity and pressure, meaning she has got to have the biggest lungs on this squad, because nothing takes the gas out of you like defense. Final preparations for the team as Neftchi have a final conversation. The core squad of Fraser, Mollenhauer, and Ulyanova, very easily recognizable. We'll be expecting top contribution from them. Now, they are used to playing with guard Arika Carter, but they are joined by Katsura, who is a great player in her own right, one of Japan's most dynamic 3x3 guards, and a great offense initiator. So as she steps into her confidence, she'll be adding a lot into this team, but she'll start off the bench as this game is underway. Mollenhauer into Fraser. Fraser. Up and under move isn't going to get there. Jovitsma bullet pass into Slagter. Slagter off as well. And a foul is called on Kalk. That's going to be Amsterdam's first. Kiki Fleuren just checked into the game. Fraser pulls up for the mid-range, no good. Ulyanova fakes one way, goes the other. That's great footwork for the post player. Kalk into Slagter. Slagter manages to draw the foul. It's going to be Neftchi's first as well. Jovitsma check ball into Slagter. Slagter at the elbow. Bit too much stretch on that pass. Too much of a leading pass. So it's going to be a turnover for Amsterdam. White ball. Katsura to get things started for Neftchi. Mollenhauer gets it into Frazier. Frazier wanted it. And we got a foul on Fleuren. Is that an offensive foul? Yes, it is. Frazier extended the elbow just as she was finishing the layup. And the referee certainly caught that. It's good eyes from the referee. Officiating always on point in FIBA 3x3. Needs an extremely keen eye. And we appreciate the officials who come out and make sure that these games are played and officiated at the highest and most professional levels. Black ball. Yuritsma to Kalk. Kalk! Didn't even think twice about it. Ulaanbaatar at the elbow. He's patient. Frazier now recognizes the ISO. Frazier has such a great soft touch. She's just not been able to finish the way we're used to seeing her do. And she comes to the help side defense. Zoe slagged her. She's overwhelmed. Frazier to clear. Katsura. Get out the way. Frazier wanted the foul. She didn't get it. Fleuren thought about the shot, goes for the drive. Instead, is the basket going to count? No basket. It felt like the move was in motion, or the foul happened while she was in motion. But nonetheless, Fleuren will go to the free throw line to shoot. Fleuren gets the first one. Second attempt is good as well. She just about did a Steph Curry there. Turned her back before the ball even went in. She was so confident that it was going in. Frazier now, corner two, no. Kiki Fleuren to clear. Feeds the ball in. Zoe slacked her. Lost that battle against Ulaanbaatar. Mollenhauer now at the top of the key. And Amsterdam are playing lockdown defense against this Neftchi squad, who have not been able to score past 1 point in the last 2 minutes of play. Katsura tries to chase it down and save it. Mollenhauer wanted the pick and the roll. Katsura was going for the pick and pop. Feed into Slagter. Hand off to Yuritsma. Yuritsma back to Slagter. And this is the same kind of basketball we saw with the Netherlands team. That the give and go, pick and roll situation really is their meat and drink, as Mollenhauer off the mark, tries to go a second time, unsuccessful. And Yuritsma throws the ball off the legs of Katsura. Amsterdam are making some smart plays in this game. Kalk all the way to the cup. Makes a count. Amsterdam now with a 5-point lead. This team is extremely energetic, extremely fast-paced, and Mollenhauer will be called for the foul. Not the foul, the travel, excuse me. Neftchi struggling with their rhythm. They've not been able to get going in this game the way we've known them to. Yuritsma finds Slagter again. And that was a great cut, but really the dime is what was so impressive. Yuritsma knows just exactly where Slagter will be, and he will make sure that that package is delivered appropriately as we take our first TV timeout. It's 6:54 on the game clock. Amsterdam now with a 6-point lead. Neftchi, not too much to say to each other. And that lack of communication is extending onto the floor. They are out of sorts. With lots of time left on the clock, 6 points down. Frazier connects on the first free throw. Gets the second to go as well, and hopefully that will break the dry spell that has been on this team from Azerbaijan. Yuritsma gets her own rebound, makes sure the second attempt counts. Frazier on the baseline, 3 to shoot. Bounce pass to Mollenhauer, great find. It's dime time. Got a whistle on the floor. It's a 3 seconds violation on Slagter. Frazier gets Mollenhauer, popped out for the shot. Mollenhauer didn't quite get her feet set the way she wanted to. Amsterdam still maintaining the lead, though it's been cut down to a 6-point lead, 4-point lead. Tough take from Kalk. This Amsterdam squad is all gas, no brakes. Speaking of no brakes, Katsura in rhythm. Kiki Fleuren, hand off to Slagter. Slagter has to shoot it. Comes up short. Fleuren with the O-board. And they have a fresh shot clock. Now she attacks. Great defense from Ulyanova. Floating pass in to Katsura, and Katsura didn't have the angle to complete the shot. She wanted the call, though. And it did look like there was some contact on that attempt. As Kalk with the finish. Back to a 5-point lead for Amsterdam. Frazier now on the drive. Oh, she was about to dunk it. She has serious airtime. And despite being off in this game and in the previous one against Thailand, managed to score. Slagter, no. Frazier to clear. And Fleuren will foul. Brianna Frazier is such a strong player. She can be a scoring engine and has such toughness in the interior. She's also a high-volume rebounder. So when she's focused and locked in, she is a legitimate threat for any team as she misses on a 2-point attempt. Mollenhauer missing underneath the basket. Yuritsma with the feed. Kalk with the finish. Mollenhauer at the wing. Tries to go for the mid-range shot, no good. She's got a second chance here. Katsura trying to get her open. Mollenhauer If at first you don't succeed, try again. The inside play wasn't working. She went for the shot and got it to go. Mollenhauer called for a foul against Kulk. There's a lot of contact, and Kulk will shoot free throws. It's going to be one free throw for Kulk. Neftchi SOCAR slowly clawing their way back into this game as Kulk misses that free throw shot. Mollenhauer. It's her pet move. Fouled on her way up, so she'll head to the free throw line to shoot one. Mollenhauer off the mark, the first free throw. Gets the second to drop. Kulk to clear. Hands off to Yuritsma. Yuritsma, this time the pass has been stuffed out by Ulyanova, who really has done such a great job with deflecting passes. She's the player who does kind of the dirty work for Neftchi SOCAR as Brianna Fraser gets a technical foul. I think she talked to the referee a little bit on that play as Katsura tries to be a bit more diplomatic. It's a 1-point game though. Neftchi are back in it. Kiki Fleuren will shoot the free throw. Gets it to go. Fleuren on the drive. Fleuren high off the glass, a bit too strong. Slachter grabs down the boards, tries to get it up. She's stripped away by Katsura, who will clear. Mollenhauer thought about the shot, switches position, goes for it again, and is unable to connect. Then Katsura picks up a foul, and that's going to be their 7th. Which will send Yuritsma to the free throw line. Yuritsma, the defensive specialist, missing the first free throw. Gets the second one to go. Mollenhauer tries to hit Fraser with the wraparound pass. Fleuren saw it coming. And that's what Kiki Fleuren does. She can defend multiple positions and be physical without causing a lot of fouls. Fraser wants the rock in her hands, gets it to Mollenhauer. And you can tell that they are very used to doing that. It's a great cut from Mollenhauer. Great patience on that play. Yuritsma doing the right things. Finds Slachter to get Amsterdam to 14 points. Fraser wants the ball back. Baseline drive. She's got Slachter all over her. Great job maintaining her footwork, making sure that she's not called for a travel. Not much Slachter could have done there. Played defense as well as she could. Yuritsma now drains the 2-ball and reminds us just how versatile she is. We know her as a defensive specialist, but please understand, she gets those buckets too. Talking about getting buckets, Brianna Fraser. Looks like she's been able to shake off the cobwebs. Now she's working. But it's still a 3-point lead for Amsterdam with 2 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock. Mollenhauer gets the screen from Fraser, just enough to release a shot. Kiki Fleuren chases down the boards. She got 2 on her, clears it out. Yuritsma into Kiki. What happened there? Nobody home, and then she misses the bunny. It wasn't the prettiest possession, as Amsterdam now pick up their 8th team foul. And it's going to be Katsura who will shoot for free throws here. Katsura struggling from the stripe. She's got another chance though. Fleuren. Kulk now wide open in the corner. The pocket 2 is not good. Managed to get it off before. Didn't manage to get it off before the buzzer, and it's still going to be a 2-point game. Now 1:25 on the clock as we start to approach crunch time. Neftchi, SOCAR, not with a lot of time to spare here. Brianna Fraser from distance, not going to get there. Fleuren. Feed into Kulk. Kulk back out to Fleuren. Fleuren this time goes for the shot. Mollenhauer with a defensive board. Fraser to Mollenhauer with confidence. No good. Fraser with the putback. And Neftchi now 1 point away from the team from Holland. Kiki Fleuren trying to create some space here. Slacked her. Nice soft touch finish in the low block. Under a minute to go. Brianna Fraser. Unfortunate series of events here for Neftchi SOCAR as the ball goes off her leg out of bounds. It's going to be black possession. Yuritsma kicks it out to Kulk. Kulk. Good move, but better defense. Mollenhauer rejected by Yuritsma. And the battle between these two has been so impressive to watch. Yuritsma now sees the open lane, takes it, and it's a 3-point lead for Amsterdam. Under 10 seconds to go. Mollenhauer got a whistle on the floor with 5 seconds on the game clock. Out of bounds. Mollenhauer stepped out of bounds when she was trying to go for that shot. And now Amsterdam just need to hang on to this game for 5 more seconds. Neftchi are going to let him have it. And that will take us to the end of the game. Amsterdam, 18 points. Neftchi SOCAR from Azerbaijan, their second loss in pool play. And that's the end of the road for them. They will not be advancing to the main draw taking place tomorrow. Amsterdam still got one more game on the ticket. They'll be playing against Thailand at 8:20 p.m. local time. But that's the final score on your screen. Amsterdam 18, Neftchi SOCAR 15 points. Let's take a first look at this Czechia squad having their first game of the day. Very solid defensively, known to take down big teams, and Ulaanbaatar have graduated from underdog to a big team in my books. Ulaanbaatar earlier on lost to Australia 17-21. They'll be facing the 6th seed Czechia as we see the final player heading onto the floor after a couple of high fives from a very cute pup. That's number 3, Katerina Galikova, and that's going to be the team roster for Czechia in this matchup against Ulaanbaatar coming out of Mongolia. This is a Pool C matchup and a must-win game for the Amazons if they want to go into the main draw. They have achieved main draw positioning in all previous stops at Chengdu and at Manila as well, and they'll be looking to maintain that trajectory in this game against Czechia. So this game is about to start in a few moments. Loving the energy that I'm seeing with the Ulaanbaatar Amazons. They played well against Australia. And if they can maintain that energy into this matchup against Czechia, they will be well placed to still be in the running for a main draw berth. It's going to be Mongolia who get us started. Kickball. Robinson. Aryan Setseg touches the ball as it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Czechia ball, and Aryan Setseg, quiet first game against Australia, and she tends to be the engine of this Ulaanbaatar side. Maybe we need to put the Batgirl sign up, just like Batman. Send the call for help. Let her know the team needs her. It's going to be Ulaanbaatar who pick up the first foul. Sotolova from the wing, heat check, no. Misses everything. Truong almost loses her footing. Gets back in balance, step back, 2, no, comes up short. Ball goes back up. Riley Kova at the wing, she has a go at it. Riley Kova in her face. Clutch, 2-ball. And now Robinson unable to respond. Kulan chases it down, manages to get it in. Czechia feeling confident from beyond the arc. 2 early attempts in the game. Robinson to Truong. Trying to get it back to Robinson. Robinson, great positioning for her. And that was a great pass too. Truong clears. She's got space for the shot. She lines it up, knocks it down. And Truong gets Ulaanbaatar up to 4 points. Fuchikova draws the defense and kicks it out for the finish from Galikova as it becomes a 1-point game here. Robinson has to be careful with the 3 seconds. Off the glass, draws the foul. That's a great play from Amari J. Robinson. Played at Clemson in South Carolina and has quickly adjusted to the style of 3x3. Robinson misses the free throw. Truong now, the top of the key, trying to feed Robinson. This time, Sotolova knew what was coming. She's been great on the defensive end, and she keeps on working. She is all over the floor, attacking the gaps, finishing plays. And it's another great defensive play for Czechia. Carolina Sotolova, get things started. Sotolova, she's feeling good. Yes! Buries the 2-ball and brings Czechia up with the lead by 1 point. Kulan, bounce, no bucket. Vuchikova clears. Riley-Kova now, step back 2. Not gonna get there. And they're going to call the foul on Rana Riley-Kova. A little bit too handsy. 7 minutes and 11 seconds to go in this game. It is flying by as we quickly approach the 3 minutes gone mark. It's been an up-tempo game so far. Truong throws up a prayer. Rushed shot. Isn't going to get there. She'll have a seat as Robinson gets back into the game. She's been productive in this first quarter of play for Ulaanbaatar. Sotolova, high arcing shot isn't going to get there. The clear, Batgirl's got the rock in her hands, gets it to Robinson. And now an attack, and ball is stripped away. Great defense. A corner 2. Yes! Corner 2 from Galikova. And she is a high scorer right back at you. Cool out on Ulaanbaatar, cold as ice. She didn't even celebrate. She knocked it down like she does that every other day. You can see her telling her team that it's time to lock in, it's time to go. And they stay right there with Czechia. We take our first TV timeout. Truong at the logo. Feeds Robinson. And that's going to be a foul on Vuchikova, the defensive piece of the squad. Kulan kicks it out to Robinson. Robinson's got to keep a close eye at the clock. Kulan floats it back into Robinson. Kiss off the glass, basket good. Now at the top of the key, handoff. Sotolova kicks it out to Galikova. And the Warrior Princess picks up the foul. Good energy in the Amazon squad. Sotolova fakes the shot. Bullet pass in for the finish. Isn't going to complete the play as Kulan picks up a foul. And Vuchikova needs to reward the effort it takes to deliver a dime like that. She earns a trip to the free throw line. Vuchikova scores. And now Czechia take the lead. Batterdine into Robinson. Robinson can do nothing against Vuchikova. And now Sotolova, who's been red hot, kicks it out. And it's going to be a foul on Ulaanbaatar. Starting to approach the halfway mark here as Anna Rylikova gets set up on the free throw line. She'll shoot one, gets it to drop. And Czechia now with a 2-point lead. Kulan, step back two. And it's going to be a foul. She'll head shoot a couple of free throws. We saw her do this a lot in the previous game against Australia. She has clutch instincts, knows how to draw the foul effectively, especially from beyond the arc. Ulan misses the first free throw. Gets the second. Sotolova gets it back. She has such a quick release and a legitimate threat from beyond the arc as Rylikova chases down the ball. She's got Kulan all over her, puts up an off-balance shot, manages to draw the foul. Galikova to the rescue. And she has a chance to make this a 2-point play. And that's exactly what this Czechia side needs from this offensive weapon in Katerina Galikova. Misses the free throw, but she is a high efficiency shooter. And just as I say that, Bad Girl has entered the group chat. Great two ball from her. But Czechia are working on some serious offensive rhythm right now as Sotolova gets them back to 12 points. Kulan puts her head down, goes straight to the rack with it. Ulaanbaatar, she's had a hot hand in this game. The rainbow connection from Kulan Ulaanbaatar. She has been absolutely clutch from beyond the arc and is kicking into high gear in this matchup as there are now 4 minutes and 17 seconds left to go in this Pool C matchup between Ulaanbaatar and Czechia. Ulaanbaatar have taken back the lead 14-12, and they are back in the driver's seat. Truong. Robinson misses. And then a sloppy pass from Galikova. Bad Girl fakes the shot. Nice dish to find Robinson on the weak side. Ulaanbaatar starting to create some distance here. They want it bad. It's gonna be white ball. But our second TV timeout. These teams have been trading baskets. The momentum has shifted several times, and right now Ulaanbaatar have relied on Kulan's incredibly efficient shooting in this particular game. But Czechia not giving up now, and I don't think they'll ever give up in this game. This is a team that knows how to fight down to the final whistle, and that is exactly what they plan to do. Truong at the logo. There's a kick ball. And Robinson does such a great job with getting positioning in the post. She really knows how to seal her defender and give the passer a nice, easy target. Truong at the wing. Gets the screen. You got sticky defense all over her. Kulan with the runner comes up short. Grabs her own rebound. They've got a reset. Looks like it was a shot clock violation. It'll be Sotolova to get things started. And looks like it's a moving foul on Truong. So that's going to be Ulaanbaatar's 6th. Talk to the referee and letting her know that there's some hooking, there's some extra contact there in the mix. Rylikova knocks down the first free throw. Very important free throws here for Czechia. Try and get themselves back in this game. Second free throw was good. Back to a 1-point game. Truong finds Bad Girl on the cut. And another bunny missed by Bat Erdine. Fuchikova too strong. Bat Erdine trying to redeem herself. Fuchikova won that battle. And now the sidestep. 2 from knee. Truong. And what an important play for her. Then an offensive foul is going to get the ball back into the hands of Ulaanbaatar. And Truong has been doing a fantastic job of maintaining the offensive flow for this squad. Kills her dribble. Kulan. Look at the footwork. Manages to rattle it in against the suffocating defense of Katerina Galikova. Sotolova now creates space, puts up the shot, no go. Kulan to clear. And this Ulaanbaatar team is moving like a well-oiled machine. That time, Sotolova saw the pass coming. It's a kick out to Galikova. Galikova rattles it in and shows us exactly why she was the high scorer at the Debrecen stop in 2024 with 55 points. Talking about high scores. It is raining twos in Shanghai Global Harbor. Rylikova, kick out to Galikova. Galikova, quick release. Shot looked good. Thought it was going in. Ulaanbaatar 1 point away from victory. Czechia not far behind. Kulan, kick out to Truong. Truong could end it. Here she does! Thou me, Truong! Gets the victory for Ulaanbaatar Amazons and gives them a lifeline to advance to the main draw. They lost earlier to Australia, but you know what? They said this game, we're not going down that easily. What an impressive performance from them. And that will be the final score. Ulaanbaatar 22, Czechia 18 points. An excellent game that we've just been able to witness. And Czechia fought as hard as they could, but Ulaanbaatar caught fire from deep and couldn't be stopped. We got some highlights coming your way, and you can have a look. And then right afterwards, we're going to the next game, a Pool B matchup, Canada versus Austria.
Team Austria vs Team Canada，欢迎加拿大队 Number 13, Marisa Russo. Number 2, Catherine Blue. 击掌时刻 warm and energy. Thank you. Number 7, Beijing Chosen. 掌声欢迎加拿大队 Welcome Canada. And now representing Team Austria, number 42, 42号 Sigrid Kuta. Number 10, 10号 Axel Alesha. Number 6, Sina Hala. Number 8, Ania Fuchschutan. And make some noise for Team Austria. Long-toss tie, first possession. Referee this game, Shi from China.
Welcome back to the action. We got the Pool B matchup of Austria against Canada. Canada took down Yanjing earlier, the young team from China. They'll be facing a tougher opponent in Austria, who enter this stop as a number 7 seed. And it'll be interesting to see how they adjust to playing against Canada. Austria's meat and drink is the inside-out action using Alish's size advantage in the paint. But when you have her facing great defensive players like Kat Plouffe, it becomes a lot more difficult to execute on what is your style of play. So it'll be interesting to see how Austria adjusts to that. They are a transition heavy team. They like that quick outlet and early clock ones once they have secured the basketball. We got the whistle. The clock is rolling. We are live. 10-minute sprint has begun. Plouffe. Hand it over to Russell. Russell back to Plouffe. Plouffe too strong off the glass. Rebound by Holler. Fuchs Robertine gets it back to Holler. And Russell disrupts that flow with 2.1 seconds in the clock. Austria have to make a very quick decision about what they want to do as they pass the ball in. Russell saw it coming, saves it. Frozen. She had a quiet day in the game against Yanjing. She'll be looking to find her hot hand in this game, however. Koizar to get things started for Austria. She's had international experience since the youth level, so it's not her first rodeo. Despite her young age, that's a nice take, but no finish for Sina Holler. You have got to reward yourself. Wallach now, kick to Plouffe. Plouffe on the baseline, off the glass, no go. Holler picks up the foul. It's going to be Austria's first. Catherine Plouffe has been a 3x3 specialist since 2019. She ain't new to this, she's true to this. Such an important member of the Canada 3x3 squad as Alexia Alish gets Austria up on the scoreboard. Wallach right back at you. And that's what they do. Quick transition. And now the steal from Paige Crozen. And I think that will be a travel violation. Mishandled the ball just one step too many. So Austria with the possession. Bullet pass into the paint and the finish from Fuchs Robertine. Plouffe now at the wing. She had the space, she had the shot, and she took it, but didn't get the bucket. Haller. Back in to Alish. Alish, one of those players who's very good with her footwork. She's constantly moving on the floor. Cat Plouffe turn around, isn't going to get there. Canada get a new shot clock. This time we'll swing the ball to the other side as Paige Crozen gets past two defenders for the finish. Fuchs Robertine kicks it out. Empty possession for Austria. Now Russell goes down hard. She'll shoot a free throw as Austria pick up their second team foul. Russell makes a count. Already 2.5 gone here. And this Pool B matchup, the up and under, almost got it from Fuchs Robertine. She is so great at attacking. Fuchs Robertine off the mark, tries to chase it down, and she's boxed out by Cat Plouffe. Crozen to check ball. No pass through back to Crozen. Russell decides to go all the way with it. Such a pretty layup as Koiser fires. Nope. Offensive foul called on Tara Wallach. Haller kicks it out to Alish. Alish gets it in. Left Catherine Plouffe in the dust. Crozen back to Plouffe. And Plouffe has missed a couple of easy baskets underneath the hoop. Check is just a bit too strong off the glass. Spin move. He's going to have a TV timeout. Basket doesn't count. Canada with the lead, 5-4. Very narrow and similar to what we were seeing when Canada were playing against Yanjing. It was a very evenly matched up game until Canada took over in the final 2 to 3 minutes. As they have the conversation there, Austria are not a team that you want to play that trading baskets game with. They can certainly take over. And this is a team with experience, and with Alish on that squad, she can go on shooting streaks from deep. So Canada will want to create some distance before they can get comfortable. Alish now, lockdown defense on Russell. Wallach goes up. It's going to be a double dribble. So a turnover will send the ball back into the possession of Austria. Koiser. It's it to Fuchs Robertine. Holler. Back to Fuchs Robertine. Robertine fires! And we talked about shooting streaks. Austria now have taken the lead. Wallach doing her best to get the ball. The oop from Russell. She wasn't able to finish that play either and convert the possession. Plouffe now kicks it out to Wallach. Wallach. Canada now have missed 3 opportunities. This time, Kat Plouffe makes sure that they convert as a tied game with 5:40 left on the clock. A deep 2 isn't going to fall. Russell attacking. Look at the Euro step. Great move, couldn't get the finish. Now it's Holler. Had a good look at the rim. But Austria are going on a missing streak as the scores remain at 6 apiece. An offensive foul called on Austria. Almost reaching the halfway mark of this game. Plouffe at the elbow. And Canada know how to make it look so easy, but trust me, it's years of experience that allow them to execute plays like that. That's a nice spin move from Alexia Alish. She's dominant around the rim. Wallach wide open for the 2. Not going to get there. Chased down by Alish. Kept alive. Koiser now at the wing. Finds Alish on the cut. That was a nice give and go. Great recovery defense from Tara Wallach, though. Krozen back to Wallach. Wallach fouled on her way up. So scores are still tied up. And it's a low-scoring game. 7 apiece and 4:21 to go. Wallach now gives Team Canada the 1-point lead. So we have a whistle on the floor and a couple substitutions as well. Fuchs Robertine unaware of the shot clock. And that's the key of 3x3, understanding where you've reached on the shot clock. It's just 12 seconds per possession. Very different from 5-on-5 basketball. Krozen now on the drive, kicks it out to Russell. Russell, plenty of time to shoot. Beautiful shot from Melanie Russell. Koiser. Spin move. Krozen. Ooh, look at the tap pass from Russell. And this is why I love this 3x3 game. Such great teamwork between Krozen and Russell. And then Austria with the quick answer in the next possession. A long 2. Kat Plouffe now at the baseline. Russell thought about the shot, thought about it again. Comes up short. Koiser to clear. Siggy fires. No go. She goes tumbling down. Looks like it was a bit of a push. So Canada to pick up their 3rd foul. Neither team in the bonus yet. It's been a physical game, but it's been clean. 3:10 on the shot clock, on the game clock, and Canada with a narrow 2-point lead. We got our second TV timeout, then it's right back to the action.
您的参考，让我们继续在现场见证女篮的巅峰对决。女篮们一起并肩作战，一起加油！
Check ball up top. Holler to Koiser. Back to Holler. Holler fires. And grazes the iron. They have a new clock. With 8 to shoot. She's got Wallach all over her. Wallach, great defensive effort. And now the clear as Kat Plouffe does what she does best, drawing the defense and then feeding her teammates for the finish. Canada now take a 3-point lead. It's 2:44 on the game clock. Sina Holler heads to the free throw line, and looks like there was a technical assessed on the floor. Technical foul, perhaps. Sina Holler at the wing. She's having to contend with the defense of Kat Plouffe, which prevented her from having a good look to feed the post. Meanwhile, Kat can make that pass. It's like she's got eyes in the back of her head. No look. She knew exactly where her teammate would be without having to face up. Nice block from Wallach. Crozen fakes the shot, finds Kat Plouffe on the cut. Canada rolling now. Koiser, she's got 3 to shoot. Got to put something up. Ball is tapped out of bounds. It's a new clock. Canada possession. Kat Plouffe needs a breather. She's done a lot for this team. Her composure and her ability to execute plays efficiently in final minutes of tight games is what is really coming into play here for Team Canada. And look at that. She's the one who's going to be drawing something up for Canada, as Austria are now looking down the barrel of what could possibly be a loss. Russell kicks it out to Crozen. Crozen still struggling from deep. Sina Holler trying to feed, gets it to Fuchs Robertine. Fuchs Robertine steps into the mid-range shot. See her feet stutter a little bit. She wasn't well placed to make that a good shot. Crozen to Russell. Russell back to Crozen. Someone's got to shoot. It's going to be Crozen. Tries to chase down her rebound. And Austria looking like they want to rely on their 2 points to try and close down this gap as we approach the 1 minute mark left of this game. Russell shakes off Fuchs Robertine like a drop of water, makes the basket. She looks like she does this in her sleep. Oh, but that's called an offensive foul. She thought she had it. She was heading to the free throw line. I thought she had it. Fuchs Robertine, handoff. And now great change of speed from Sigrid Koiser. She turned the jets on, gets to the hoop. Koiser knew what was coming, but didn't clear the ball. Talked about 3x3 awareness, crucial, especially when it comes down to important possessions like these. So the ball goes back into the hands of Canada. Plouffe. Fuchs Robertine tries to find Holler on the cut. A bit too strong with the pass. She also got tangled up a little bit with Marissa Russell. And now with 26 on the clock and a 2-possession game, you can understand why Austria are really trying to get going from beyond the arc, but might be a little too late. Kick out to Plouffe for the shot. Plouffe had all day and night to think about that shot. No way she was missing that wide open attempt. Sina Holler in. The shovel pass to Korzer isn't going to get there. Wallach now gets it to Plouffe to chase it out. Prozone with the final attempt. I think her defender got a piece, but Canada walk away with the dub. 16-10. Austria put up a good fight, but Canada kicked into high gear offensively, and the Austrians simply could not recover. And while it's a good show of sportsmanship there, Canada, with their second win in pool play, have booked their tickets to the knockout stage being played tomorrow. That's the final score on your screens. Canada 16, Austria 10. We're going to take a break now. We got an opening ceremony coming up as you enjoy these highlights. And if you're live at Shanghai Global Harbor, I'm sure they're going to put on a show. And then we'll be back to the remaining 4 games of the day at 7:55 p.m. local time, starting with Mitsubishi Electric playing against Beijing. So we're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. We still got some more hoop action on the way. Don't go too far.
What